It's already 10.
It's already 9 o'clock. It's 10 where you're at.
Darn it. Oh,
Ayer
nice. My bad.
descubierto. Hey, great Tuesday, Taco Tuesday evening. Sam's only going, it's 10 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, let's not let anybody know where you're at. I just finished watching Sense 8.
Which is that one?
It's this 2 season. I think I've told you about it. It's 2 seasons on Netflix. Sense 8. No,
Nah.
it's
I'll look it up.
amazing. This is like the second, third time I've seen it, and maybe the second, third time.
Like
It's
the last one I've heard you talk about was Atypical.
Huh?
The last one you talked about was Atypical, which is a kid that's like going about his life autistic with penguins.
Oh, that was amazing. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Good, right?
That was great. That was
It
a
was-
great series.
It was a great series. I wonder if they're going to have another season. I think they are, right?
Something because he's already like in college, and I guess I don't remember if he graduated or not. Did he hook up with a chick after all? Like, did he get married?
I don't think so. I can't remember, but it was great, and I'm anxious, and I'm hoping that they have another season. It was just like a really really cute show. Sense
Or
8,
if he has a kid, that'll be
maybe.
a twist.
Yeah, for the third season. Sense 8 is 2 seasons, and with Sense 8, it's like there's 8 people that are in a cluster, and they're all connected. To whereas they share each other's abilities. Like one of them's an actor, one of them's a computer whiz.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. They're like different characters.
Yeah, one of them's a cop. One of them's a Korean martial artist. She's amazing.
Is he like a schizo?
Huh?
Is he schizo?
No. It's kind of weird. When I first started watching it, I didn't get off to it, and then during the pandemic, I started watching completely, and I loved it so much that I just saw it again, and I just finished actually a couple minutes before we started. I like it because, and I think it's kind of weird because there's a lot of sex scenes in it, and a lot of gay sex scenes as well. And again, but anyone that would see you looking at it would think, hey, you shouldn't be watching those types of shows. But the message behind it is so powerful. How we're so connected, intertwined with each other, and that's what community needs to be about. To whereas we all share each other's traits and abilities, and if that happens, then it serves the greater good, and that's what
Like
kind of.
everybody's a functioning member of the whole
Yeah.
body.
Well, ándale, that's a biblical principle. Todos somos parte del cuerpo. We're all part of the body. La mano no puede ser el pie no puede ser la mano. But, the body protects itself and takes care of itself. And that's what this show is sort of about. It's a really cute show. Again, I think that there are some sex scenes that it doesn't need, but, they throw in a little bit of everything for everybody else. So it is what it is. I just finished watching it again. I like it. I don't care what anybody else out there says. It's a great show. I was making mention of that because right before the show, I got a call from Roman.
I was gonna guess.
And you would have guessed right. And I got a call from Roman, and Roman is out there block walking for me. And I want to thank Roman. I want to thank the Republican Party. I want to thank Morgan Graham, Dana Lee, and everyone out there that's actually out there, really working this campaign, man. And I greatly, greatly appreciate it. One of the things that Roman said is that, the response has been really, really good. That a lot of people out there are going to vote our way. And I'm very, very proud. Thank you to all the community out there, and to all of the friends out there that have reached out. I still have signs here at the office that someone promised that they were going to go put up, and Frankie hasn't. I mean, someone hasn't. But it's
like, it's good that they're promising, but there has to be a way to kind of push that 10% people
Yeah,
that always votes, and we need like at least another 20%. Although that's like asking for a miracle, but hopefully, I know that they were running a campaign, the Republican Party, about like each person getting like five more people to go vote or three more people, and that would make a huge difference.
huge difference. Yeah, one of the things that is always talked
But
about.
you sorry to interrupt, but you know what I can't comprehend, man.
Yeah,
Like there's countries out there like that fight to go vote, and here they
Mexico,
have that privilege and they don't go vote.
Mexico, Sam, Mexico. You have like 70, 80% of the people that are registered to vote. They go out to vote. The numbers
Yeah.
are amazing. I think.
And I
Uh,
know people are gonna talk like, "Oh, well, it's because le dan mandado,"
no,
pero
no,
it's also them wanting to have some change, you know?
and they want to be part of the process. And let me
Yeah.
say, uh, on election day, a lot of people want to go out and vote. I know for a fact.
I think that should
I
be something that should be taught in school too.
Yeah, I don't think I will vote in the Mexican elections, just because I mean, I have dual citizenship, but not my and I love Mexico. It's just not my country. It's my parents' country, my grandparents' country. That's the way that I obtained Mexican citizenship. But
That you won't vote until it affects you.
yeah, I'm not going to vote in Mexico. I do have my Mexican voters card, and I'm not going to get involved in try not to get involved in any politics next.
Yeah, I
Try.
think that's what happens here too. People don't vote until it affects them. It
Yeah.
needs to affect them directly for people to vote. Because, like in your case, like let's say you have some properties in Mexico and they decide to increase the taxes, the property taxes, then you're going to be like, oh, well, in this case, I'm going to vote for the other guy
Oh
who's going
yeah.
to decrease taxes. So that's the case over here too. People don't vote because, like, así como uno tal otro que viene de torcidos o de robaderos o lo que sea, and they won't vote unless it. You need to like literally pinpoint what they want, or that's why they do those. What do they call those grassroots questions to see what people really want?
Well, that's one of the things that some of these block walkers that are out there block walking for us. They go out there and they ask if they're going to support certain candidates, and very very proud. There's some people wanting some signs out there, and I greatly appreciate that. And it's going to be an interesting race. I did tell Roman and uh, the people that are out there block walking. I said that I'll be out there as well. I just don't know when. Well, it's kind of a weird thing, but then going back into the Sense Eight thing, my strong point is social media. It's kind of like
Yeah,
it's kind of like a waste of
like
time.
everybody has like their gift.
Yeah, and if all of us, use our traits uh, in a campaign, I think that we're going to do okay. And my strength, I am the king of all local social media, the king. And if I use, my strength for a campaign, I think I should do okay. I think it when it starts to get muddled down is when I try to do what somebody else wants me to do. When I first started running, I've shared this before, but people wanted me to go out there like if I went to a restaurant and go say hi to everyone at the restaurant and shake their hand and say, "My name is Erasmo Castro. I'm running for something mayor." And I said, "Yeah, I'm not going to do that, because I hate when people do that to me." So I was never going to go out there and do something that I hated being done to me. And I have a little issue with people knocking at my door. I don't want people
Like
knocking at my door.
I don't think you need to introduce yourself in restaurants. Besides the fact that you're super loud in restaurants and they know who you are.
Yeah, everyone already knows who I am. It's like, we know who
Everybody can
you
hear your
are.
conversation.
That's true. Le ganó Teresa a Katie. Atypical was awesome. Hope it comes back. No hookup, but ended as friends since parting ways. There,
Yeah.
you-
Hopefully, yes.
I wanted to come back. I wanted to come back for another season. Good evening. Good
Yeah.
evening, Matthew. Good evening. You'll do great. Just don't do like the Los Chanclas with the arena vote. As long as you work for
De
the
los
people.
Santos.
Oh, the Los Sanchos. As long as you vote for the people and elect you, that's what it's all about. Instead of filling your own pockets. Yeah, look, 100%. And let me tell you, one of the things that I promise, guys, we're still going to be out here every day, going to be transparent. You're going to have an office at the Dancy building yourself. It's going to be your seat. I promise you that it'll be your seat, and it'll be one of the first times that you actually have a seat at the commissioner's table. Everyone knows who I am, and I don't run for anything. I don't know who you are. Oh, it's just that one of the things. One of the things that we were talking about last night, Sam. Last night we did have a Ruby Ann on, and one of the things that we were talking about was, how a lot of the numbers here locally are sometimes fudged over, and how ill-reported a lot of the crime that happens here in the city of Brownsville is, to the point that
Yeah.
we don't really know how bad it is in regards to how dangerous the city of Brownsville could be. And I think that's one of the things that happens is that individuals that are in law enforcement, individuals that are at the city, they tend to downplay the numbers in order to make it sound like everything's okay out here. One of the things that we talked about was how there was we were starting to see a lot of more severe crime going on, like not the hostage situation, but the holdup of the guy up there in on Minnesota that we were able to to post on the page. I don't know if you saw, Sam, but locally they um they busted three guys. I can't remember the last name, Figueroa or something. Two guys and a chick that kidnapped a girl here downtown, a 20-year-old girl.
I think it was the parents and the child.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, I think. I think they all had the same last name. They were like, I guess, pushing her around, and they ended up picking her up and throwing to her the van.
Minivan.
And it was caught by the downtown cameras, and then they were able to trace the plates, find the address, and the cops showed up there, and they found the people, but they didn't find the girl.
Well, my question is, why hasn't Commissioner de las Chanclas come up with a video of the guy that was trying to run me over on my scooter?
Were you near downtown?
It was downtown.
That
Where's the
video's long gone. Let me tell you that.
where's the camera footage? No, but in all seriousness,
Yeah,
this girl is missing.
yeah.
And again, I don't know if
And it's
you've
gonna
read.
get worst case scenario, man. It's gonna be like pretty bad, like end result. I don't. Hopefully they didn't do anything stupid.
Well,
It was like the guy's 17, the girl's 20. It seems like it was maybe, I don't know. I haven't heard any or read any like speculation as far as what was the true issue of what was behind all this situation. I don't think it was like a random either.
no. Well, okay. First of all, did you see the time that it happened? Supposedly, it happened like at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it was around there.
Okay, who is out at 4 o'clock in the morning? I mean, crackheads.
Have you not been downtown at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? Four down.
Not since I was 20 some years old.
Things
Este,
happen.
eh?
It's like when they beat up that girl, or they slapped that girl in that other place. Remember? Not so long ago, like 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yes, yeah, and
It
then
was at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
they knifed someone also también at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But again, these people,
And that wouldn't happen if there was a police station downtown.
that's exactly where I'm getting at. What about the police station, the constant vigilance, and one of the things that is constantly made mention of out there, how safe downtown is. It is not. It is not. But I don't think that any of Brownsville is safe when you have a limited number of officers patrolling the streets. And what really trips me out, and again, nothing against police officers, guys. I know that sometimes you're out there
Yeah,
doing your
it's
job.
not the police officers situation. It's more like
Well, again,
administration type of
it's
deal.
not their job. It's administrative. It's city. But sometimes, Sam, like the other day, I was going on Stagecoach, because I live off of in allá en El Chaparral. So I'm coming down Stagecoach, and there's a police officer parked out there on the side of Stagecoach, and I'm going like, I understand sometimes people speed out there, like me, you know. But
Sometimes.
honestly, I mean, are we so hell bent, you know, in busting speeders when you have a limited amount of officers out there who need to be patrolling the city in case there's a more serious crime than someone going 3, 4, 5 miles over the speed limit on
The thing
a
with
state.
speeders is that that's their door to check everything else.
I think it's more of again. I think it's a
Speeders
more.
tend to be violent crime people.
No, you're crazy. Shut up. I think well, bastard. I think
Ya no le gustó.
let me remove Sam from the program.
No, and then like no one drives 20 miles per hour on stagecoach. Let
No
me tell you
one.
that much.
No one.
And to that motorcycle cop that's there, bro,
What
saca
the
un
hell?
susto.
You know. But again, my thing is, does it really serve the greater good of the city of
Yeah.
Brownsville when you've got real crime, happening throughout the city? And again, and and as much as a lot of times,
Well, to be honest, maybe those flashing stoplights work. help help somehow deter crime.
you're off the show. No, but you know, bastard. But anyway, what were we talking about? Yes, no, but
Oh, we're needing more cops. I don't know what they gotta do, but the city needs more cops, more
Sam,
cars, more
more
technology.
more cops, more technology. It needs more ambulances, Sam. More
Okay,
ambulances.
well, I don't know if I don't know if you know this, but you do know there's a camera when you go to the island, right? There's a camera that reads plates. I don't know if you know that, but if you have a federal warrant, it picks it up, and then there's cops that pick you up. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah. I mean, I don't have a photo warrant, so I guess I'm
No,
okay.
no, no, I know, but you do know that, right?
Yeah, well,
Imagine if
no.
they had
I mean,
that at the entrance of Brownsville when you're coming in and it's scanning all the license plates to make sure that like anybody that's like high profile federal warrant gets picked up or
I said,
somebody that's like because they have that no like when they're looking for people with warrants they have cop cars that like search scanning the plates even though they say that that's illegal and unconstitutional.
I did not know that, but maybe this is one of the reasons why South Padre Island and Port Isabel they always get these high case crazies. A lot of
Yeah.
people get arrested in South Padre Island and Port Isabel that come down here because they murdered someone somewhere other or some
Yeah.
crazy crime like that.
That old
That might be
that
a reason.
lady that
I mean, I
killed her husband in Miami in Florida.
muffled, muffled
That lady that killed her husband
that
in
one.
Florida.
Yeah, that one. You know, I don't know why people would say. I don't know if they think, hey, if I get arrested, at least I'll spend my last days on South Padre Island or something. But it does. No, but I mean, why can't we have more more presence? Throughout the city instead of individuals. Like the other day, I was driving down 14th Street from Boca Chica down 14th Street por la 14, and there's a cop like in one of the businesses ahí como medio escondido. And again, sounds amazing, but go patrol the city. We got crackheads, we got kidnappings, we got guys that are holding up hostages in houses, we got shootings and stabbings and cartel style killings, and you are out there trying to give us, I mean, someone a ticket for speeding.
They already know your route.
Bastards.
Ahí como decían antes, ahí está la papa.
Ahí está la papa. Ahí se lo freamos fácil. Good evening. Y'all do great. Just don't like the Los Sanchos and the Arita vote. As long as you work for the. Oh, yeah, thank you. I was already that one. Uh, did you get a return call? Yes. I wanted to say that. I want to thank BCIC for giving me a callback. They did give us a call back, and I will be touring the Casa de Nylon building next week. So thank
Hopefully
you.
they don't get a call and be like, cancel it.
No, I mean now they're stuck. They and but I love you, Fernando. No, but I really think that they really meant it. And again, I have nothing against BCIC. Let me say this, guys. I think again I've spoken very very highly of Corey, and I'm going to pray that she's going to do an amazing, amazing job for BCIC and for the community of Brownsville. And one of the things that I am going to have a conversation with the individuals that I speak with is, guys, I don't know what Sam's doing, but he did put Cookie Monster up. But one of the conversations that I want to have with BCIC is why, Trey Mendez was permitted to, put that bid in for all those millions of dollars. Good evening. Good evening. It's Castro and Cookie Monster. Good evening. Good evening. You,
Did he ever
Fernando.
give a statement about that?
No, but again, I'm going to ask Fernando. You are my idol, Fernando. You're pretty handsome too. Good evening. A sound of mind, my man or woman. I don't know.
I wonder if Sound Mind is in precinct 2 in Cameron County.
I don't know, but I think my biggest question is if it's a he or a she. Can you tell us at least if you're he or she? That way, I'll call you Vato
By the
or
correct term.
Ruka, or should I just call you them? It? I don't know. I don't know all those correct terms. John White knows those correct terms. Community and the constituents. Love you. Oh, I missed this one. No raises for commissioners or any other elected officials, more police officers and ambulance instead of that's for the community, the constituents. 100%. Again, guys, we need more ambulances. Definitely. Sam is right. Bridge the Island has a camera that is connected to facial recognition software. That's how they caught the couple that murdered those people at the beach in Corpus a couple of years ago. Damn, Sam. How are you so informed?
You see, I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Like that Tejano
Soundmind,
music.
Soundmind is a female. Tejano music.
That's
I, you know,
assumption.
thank you, Soundmind. But let me tell you, I was kind of tripping with the Tejano music because I didn't want to go out there and say like well, it all sounds the same to me. But
Oh, dun, 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 dun.
dun, 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 and I hear it like every other day because they have that little party hall here next door. Dun, 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 dun. But with that said, let me say, Ruby Ann is amazing, and y'all should follow her career. And I just, I
I
want
checked out her video, uh, but I think I was like in a rush, so I only heard like the first half. The one
how was
about Mi Cumbia,
how was it?
it was it was catchy.
Should I make a confession right about now?
The what?
I've never heard even half.
The what?
I've never heard even half of a song.
Oh no,
But
I heard half of it, and then I was like out and about like real quick in the morning.
so it jumped you up, it pumped you up.
Yeah, you could say it has a good beat to it.
So now you're a fan.
No, I'm like I want to say it was half of the song,
So
but
you're a fan of Tejano music now.
I always kind of like Tejano, but it just depends which group.
I had a hard time liking Selena. I didn't even know who she was until she died.
You know, I'm trying to recall who was that other one that I had just heard about it. That had been years since I heard that song,
Selena song?
but I'm not gonna be able to remember it. It's
Selena
the guy
song?
who sings. No, not Selena. But they're like more like Intocable type of music. But I don't think Intocable is Tejano.
No, I don't think I think it's norteño music.
Yeah,
But you see, I don't get a lot of these classifications. It just all seems like the same to me. But
in
Intocable
this
is
group. grupo, and then there's banda, and then there's all this other
banda.
stuff.
Yeah,
Banda makes you clap.
it's too much, too many definitions for me. It's like sound mind with is it a he or she or is it a what? What?
It's a asex.
No, sound mind is a she. Squirrel. Uh, Nothing much else has happened in the city of Brownsville. It's
And
been damn
still
quiet.
another day without an audit.
I-
You need to call your friend John
He's handsome,
during the
but
day.
not at night. Well, my question,
No.
but are we at that point, Sam, where we just like, but you see, this is what really trips me out. I mean, do we just give up on it? Because a lot of people are going like, we're never going to get it, 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 never going. And that's what Dr. John Wells denied the use of private ambulances when it came to the commission for a vote, because he said we do not need any more right now. The city EMS department only has 8 ambulances, but they usually cannot man them because the firefighters doesn't want work anymore unless it's overtime on the fire trucks. I'm surprised that we have 8 ambulances. I actually thought we were still at 6 or 7. But 8 ambulances is not enough for the city of Brownsville. Uh,
So long story short, they're just being chiflados about it, or what?
who?
Like, what is the comment about? Like that they do have the ambulances, but they
Well,
don't want to man them.
don't have we have the ambulances, 8 ambulances, but we don't have, even for those few ambulances, we don't have enough individuals who want to man them. I think what happens, Sam, is that we tend to get more EMS calls than we get firefighting calls. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And this is again, I'm not, so I don't want firefighters to call me at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to get bitched at. What I'm saying is this is what makes sense to me, that and someone can prove me wrong, that firefighters don't want would rather do the firefighting part and not the EMS part, because the firefighting part no hace casi nada. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it kind of makes sense
And with EMS, we're always
because
constantly getting calls.
they're like cross trained or what? Like I don't know
Huh?
much about like what they actually do, but are they cross trained or what?
I think that there's different
Are they
individuals
cross?
in.
I'm assuming they're cross
They do not
trained
cross
between
dress. They do not cross
firefighters
dress.
and EMS.
No, they do not. They do not cross dress. There are some firefighters who have had extensive EMS training, and those firefighters are the ones that usually get those positions or get called to those calls. Does that make sense? No? Am I losing you? You are 1,000% Erasmo. Preach.
Train,
Sam, you're cortando. You're becoming frozen in time, Sam. And
cross train.
he's cross dressing now. Sam, I didn't, want to bring this up, but great haircut, Sam.
You would think people like that wouldn't be like, but
I guess Sam didn't appreciate us making fun of his haircut. Uh, that's one of the situations that we have when we do these shows away from our normal settings. It's not that easy, guys, and I appreciate that Sam is taking time out of his busy schedule while he's up in the northeast part of the country to to come on. Let me say that again, I appreciate individuals that come on and the show, but and he's back. You better now.
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was better. You were really free. No, I was making mention. It's not easy. Being away from town, and uh, because you so get used to your normal settings, like you behind that green curtain, and me behind this green screen. But
Yeah.
for me, it makes more sense to do it the show here because we're just so accustomed to the thing. But when I'm away, it's just like sometimes it's like murder.
Yeah.
But uh, I was commenting on what a great haircut you got today.
Oh, still trying to remember the character where it's from. The one with a piece of metal on the side of the dam. Fifth Element
Fifth Element. Oh yes,
has a piece of metal right here, and it has
that's
this
exactly what
freaking
you look like. Fifth Element.
freaking piece of thing. Yeah, like I had told you before, there were several barbers, but they're like appointments only, and everybody's like, I was like, whatever. So the first one I found, which was an old gentleman, like about 20 minutes away, and he had like small talk, whatever. He was just there, but it was real nice around there. It's called Berlin, Pennsylvania. I think
Berlin.
Berlin, like the capital from Germany.
I know Berlin. I actually travel. Sam is in Pennsylvania.
The weather's really nice. It was like 62 right now, 63.
Damn.
It's nice and breezy.
60. I would die for 62 weather down here.
Yeah, it's real nice. It's chilly.
Let me say, guys, one of the things that, again, traveling is not easy. I plan to do a lot more traveling than these next couple of months. I will be in Colombia. I will be in San Antonio next in a week and a half. I'll be in Colombia at the end of the August, uh, and I will be in
Egypt.
Egypt in September. So I think the trip to Egypt has me the most worried. I wonder how well I'm going to get internet up in Egypt.
Hey, didn't you say you were gonna go to the mosque?
A mosque?
Not mosque, the Mecca. No, Mecca.
I do want to go to Mecca or Medina. I do want to go to Mecca. Uh, that
Is
is
that
one of
nearby
my
there?
goals.
No.
Not nearby, but it's just a flight away. If I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, and someone could correct me, they are in Saudi Arabia. So I can make a trip. I think from Egypt to Mecca. It is uh,
6 hours.
1,000 kilometers. Does that make
500
sense?
miles, maybe less. Yeah, four something, 400 and something.
Miles? No, I think it's 750.
Yeah, cause it's like what is it, like 1.7 miles? It's a kilometer.
I usually the way that I figure out miles from kilometers is I cut it in half and then cut it in half and add it. Like if it's 100
Mm. Like
kilometers,
1.5.
yeah, I cut it in
Yeah,
half, 50, and then add half of that, 75. Does that make sense?
yeah. So it's a
Let me
thousand
see.
and 750.
Oh, let me see if oh, I'm going to Mecca. Round trip from Cairo. The trip would cost like September. It would cost like $250. So I will be going to Mecca, and it's kind of trippy
Cool.
because I think a lot of people out there had asked me if you're going to be in Egypt, are you going to go to Israel? To Jerusalem. And I thought, well, maybe, but people expect you to go to Jerusalem. They don't expect you to go to Mecca. So I am going to Mecca.
The
Just make
Jordan
sure
River.
that they accept you. Huh?
Doesn't everybody go to the Jordan River over there?
Petra, Jordan, the country.
No,
El Jordan. That's in Israel.
that's what I'm saying. Isn't there a river called like that?
El Jordan. Yeah, the Israelites cross. Just make sure that they accept U.S. dollars. They won't get surprised. I think Saudi Arabia is good with U.S. dollars. Is Miss Maggie on sabbatical? Maggie is on a long sabbatical, and she needs to cut her trip short.
Didn't she say that she was going to be
I don't know
out for a
what the
while?
hell's her problem is.
I don't know. I think she was just trying to, I guess, take advantage of the summer with the kids or something.
Yeah, but you know, it's like me with my nephews and nieces. I mean, last night it was like murder. I had to be on for a whole hour with one, but 15, 20 minutes. U.S. credit debit cards. I meant to say, yeah, I need to find out. Maggie, come back. Maybe Maggie, come back. Any kind of fool could see. Wow, a pilgrimage to Mecca. I do want to go to Mecca, and I think I'm not sure. Uh, yeah, I will walk where the Lord walk. Let me say that I'm not exactly sure, but I think that that there's a special,
Because isn't that where like all the religions are concentrated at?
not Mecca. That's Jerusalem. In
But
Jerusalem,
where are the Jews at? Like where are the Jews at? In
Israel.
Palestine?
No, Palestinians are in Palestine.
Isn't it all together right there?
No,
Kinda.
uh, no. Jerusalem is divided in three sectors. You have the Christians, the Muslims, and the Jews. But that's Jerusalem. No, you didn't say that. Mecca is in Saudi Arabia. That's another country.
Okay. Yeah.
That's where your president just came back from. No, oil.
I said it first.
Uh, Sam, let's cut it short today. It's going to be a long night, guys. Great show tonight. Short and sweet. Nephew,
What is today? Tuesday?
Taco Tuesday. It'll be a good opportunity to go get some tacos. Guys, have a great evening. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer, still believing all that crap. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.